Because you guys really liked the last bottle painting video that I posted, I decided to paint another one. Yes. So to begin with, you would need a bottle like this one. This is a milkshake bottle that I got from frozen bottle. I had ordered for some milkshake. So yeah, either you drink a lot of milkshake and collect these bottles, or I don't know, just get something like this for yourself so that you can design it. Let's begin. So this is what we are making today. I'll quickly tell you the list of materials that you'll need to do this. A bottle, obviously, some acrylic paints, brushes, a scrubber, I know, very weird, but you'll know why, a sponge, a container to mix the colors basically, and a palette. So let's get started. So usually these branded bottles have their own branding on it, and technically you can paint over it and it gets hidden, but just in case if you want to be extra sure, you can take this off. And how do you do that? Very simple, very easy. A scrubber. Okay, take a scrubber and just do this. Okay, you'll see it has started fading off. Okay, keep doing this until everything, all this branded material is gone. Sorry, frozen bottle, sorry. Okay, so this side it is all clear. It's like a mini cardio that you do for your hands, but it helps. And they also have it on the other side, so let's get rid of this as well. Our job is pretty much done here. Okay, so the bottle is good to go. So this time I am thinking of doing something different. That is, rather than painting the bottle from the outside, I will do that as well, but I wanted a more I basically wanted the shine, the glass shine, how the glass shines. I wanted that to be seen as well. So for now I am keeping this bottle aside. What I would need right now is a bowl, acrylic paint. This is chalk paint, but any normal acrylic paint would also do. I just wanted the color yellow, and I did not have the basic acrylic yellow, so I took this chalk paint, but you can take anything you want. A bowl, because we're going to actually take some acrylic color and mix it with some water. I hope this experiment goes good. So I've taken the acrylic paint. I don't know if this is going to be enough or not, but let's try. And now we're going to mix some water in it. Okay, just give it a proper mix. These paints are a little thick, and you really have to make sure that's all mixed well. Okay, make sure you clean your hands before you touch the bottle, because you don't unnecessarily want to stain it with some color that you're not going to use it on the outer side later. So yes, I'm just going to quickly go and clean the stuff. Okay, so I'm back. So here's our bottle, and this is the paint that we have mixed. What you have to do next is, just take the bottle and pour this color into it. Like pour it completely. Don't leave anything behind because I doubt if this is going to be enough. So make sure that everything is gone inside the bowl, from the bowl in the bottle. Okay, I'm just cleaning the outer side. Now what you need to do is just start rolling the bottle like this. Be slow. And now that we are filling in color inside, you can see that the name has not gone completely, that the frozen bottle emblem which was there, it is still seen a little. We can anytime get rid of that later, but for now just nicely roll the bottle and coat the entire color. Okay, it's become too liquidy, so I'll just take this here. So if anything spills over, oh, it did spill over, no problem. Okay, so the quantity of the acrylic color that I took was enough. Okay, yeah, just this area is left. I guess I can just coat it. Yes, yeah, little bit left here. Done. Now everything that is excess, I'm just emptying the bottle so that later on nothing spills when we are actually working on the outer side of the bottle. You can just hold it like this for some time. Okay, so all the excess color will fall out. In case you're pretty much done here, just going to wipe this portion. You can use a sponge or a cloth, something to just wipe this off, but no issues as everything is getting properly merged. So even if it is there on the rim a little bit, no issues. So yes, our bottle is completely coated, such a nice vibrant yellow color. Okay, now I will just let it rest for some time. Doesn't matter, actually it is, the color is inside, but still I wouldn't want it to be patchy, so I would just let it rest like this for some time, and once it is done we can move ahead. Okay, so my bottle is kind of ready now. It does look a little patchy here and there, but it's fine. I mean, what we're going to do next doesn't matter if it looks a little patchier also. For the next step, we will need a masking tape and a precision cutter. You can also take a pair of scissors, but I prefer this. So let's get started with the next step. Leave a little space from the bottom and start putting the tape like this. Okay, you just roll the bottle and the tape will fit accordingly. Try to keep it as straight as possible. You may need somebody's help, like I need it too, but I really don't have anyone at the moment to help me out. Okay, so yes, you complete a round like this, and then carefully with the help of a precision cutter or a pair of scissors, just cut this. Okay, yes, so this is one band. Similarly, I'm going to put another. Just see that it actually totally depends on what kind of pattern you would want. I am going to try to keep it equal, the distance between this one and the next one. So I'm just thinking that this should be, you know, okay, like this. I'm gonna place it here on this. Oh my god, yeah, better. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to go round and round again like we did for the first time. So my masking is done now. Okay, if you have a thinner tape, you can add more steps. If you want to keep it thicker, then just make 2 or 3 bands. Now you will need some black acrylic color, a palette, a brush, and a sponge. Sponge is basically a substitute for the brush. If you don't want to paint it using a brush, you can do it with a sponge. If not a sponge, then a brush. So let's get started. Just pouring some black color here in the palette. Acrylic colors are chalk colors are really thick. No need of mixing this one with the water this time. You can have it just like it is. Okay, so I don't really like using a brush, so I'm just going to keep this aside and I'm going to use a sponge. Now what you have to do is take the sponge, dip it in the black color and just start dabbing it. Okay, where are you going to dab it? In the areas where there is no masking tape. Okay, because we have taped it, you don't really have to be very precise. You can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want. Okay, just keep doing this and we're going to repeat this in this area, this and this as well. Okay, the reason that I use a sponge is because it's more quicker with a sponge. So I am done painting the black color here. Now I'm going to let it dry for a good amount of time because I don't want to mess it up. So just keep the bottle standing like this for drying, because if you keep it like this, the color here, the wet color here might just get messed up. So just keep it like this and wait for it to dry. So my bottle is pretty much dry now. The color is dry, and because this is a chalk paint, it doesn't have a shine. It is more matte. What we have to do next is the tapes that we had put here, we have to remove those, and for that a precision marker works really well, a precision cutter, sorry. You just cut it like this carefully, as carefully as you can, and if you can do it with your hand, then good. If not, then you can just use a tweezer and peel it off like this. So for this particular band, I can just pull it off with my hand. So I'm gonna do that. Carefully. Now the same goes for the other 3 bands that I had put. Okay. So after peeling the tapes, this is how it looks. Okay. Now I'm just going to add a little bit finishing touches to this. You can keep it like this. You can use any color combinations that you want. I just wanted a nice bright color, because last time when I did a bottle, it was more of a subtle color. So yellow is a very nice and vibrant color. So yellow and black or any other colors that you like, you can do the same thing. Now I'm just going to place a little design elements on this. For that I need a palette. I have taken red acrylic color. These are normal acrylic colors. This is not chalk paint, for a change. Okay, just a little bit is enough. And a small brush. Put some water here only. Now very carefully. I'm not very good with brushes, so I hope I don't mess it up. Wish me luck. So what I'm going to do is just make small hearts. Okay, yes, like this. Fill it nicely with red color. Okay, I'm going to do this all over, like scattered in places. You can make the hearts a little bigger, smaller, however you want. Let's do it. Let these little hearts dry and your bottle is ready.